Hey, good afternoon, YouTubers. Thought I'd give you all an update on the status of the aquarium build. It's Wednesday. I added the sand yesterday and a little bit more this morning. In total, it's 140 pounds of sand. So I'll give you a little bit of a walk around. So this is as you're facing the front of the tank, this is the left side of the tank. Here is the front of the tank. And then here is the right side of the tank. So I think I got about 120 pounds of rock. I'm thinking about pulling a few rocks out and getting some shelf rock to go in there. Haven't decided yet, but this is where we're at inside the tank. And come around here and I'll start with the sump. So this is the Trigger System CR44 sump. The sump's doing an awesome job. My only complaint is the water going. There's a compartment where the drain lines go in, and then that opens up to the filter sock compartment, and the water flowing into that filter sock compartment is pretty noisy. I've ordered some filter sock silencers. They should arrive either later today or tomorrow. So that's where we're at with that. Because I put the sand in and there was so much dust, I'm on my 4th set of 100 micron filter socks. In the last 2 days, I've changed out the filter socks 4 times. So I'll be changing them out again after this video is done. So there's the skimmer compartment, and in the skimmer compartment I've got a Aquamax Cone S Q3 skimmer. It started going crazy when I added the sand, so I just turned it off. It was foaming up real bad inside the neck of the skimmer. I've got my pump for my UV sterilizer, and it's hooked up to a flow meter. I've been running the pump ever since I added water, so it's been going for about 4 days now. I haven't noticed any leaks. I don't have the UV light bulb turned on. It's just the pump, so I just got water flowing through it right now. Because I'm in the early stages of the cycle, I figure it'd probably be best to leave the actual UV bulb off for probably the next week or two. And we'll go from there. And then in the middle chamber, I've got my heater, and in the corner there, I got a little pump that's feeding water through my reactors. I've got a carbon and GFO reactor that I've mounted underneath. And then the next chamber, I've got a pair of Varios, I want to say they're 8s. Yeah, Varios 8 pumps. And they're also on my Apex flow meter, so I can monitor the flow going through there. And there, I don't know if you can see it, that is my UV sterilizer there. If you hear a bunch of chomping sounds, it's my assistant Gibson. His little brother Charlie's in here too, and his big sister McKenna, and his other big sister Tori is in the corner over there. So I do have the Apex Trident. I haven't hooked it up yet. I wanted to get the tank stabilized before I start monitoring and using the chemicals for monitoring the calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium. So I haven't gotten that far yet. It'll probably be early next month before I hook that up. And over here we got the Apex control board. And I've got my Apex brain. I've got my I got 3 different FMM modules. One is for monitoring the flow coming from the return pumps and from the UV sterilizer pump. The next one is water level. I've got a water level sensor, optical sensor in the aquarium, and 2 in the sump. And then in the very bottom, the bottom FMM module is for leak detection. So you can see we got hardwood floors in here, so I'm going to do everything I can to keep the water off the floor. And then next up, I've got the 2 Reef Octopus control modules for the pumps. They are set, there's 5 settings, 5 levels, and I've got them on level 2. Both pumps are kicking out between 530 to 550 gallons per hour, so the total water movement from the tank and through the sump is roughly 1,100. I think it maxes out at around 1,100 gallons per hour. And then I've got a monitor, a little Amazon Fire Pad. Those things were on sale for like 120 bucks. Got my energy bars. So that's what's going on there, and now I'm going to show you the nasty. The control panel looks pretty good on this side, but when you get over here, it's a whole different game. Now, I did everything I could to try and keep the wiring somewhat organized. Everything's labeled, but once you start losing control of your wire management, anything you do after that, it just adds to the mess. So I'm debating on whether I'm going to do more to tidy this up or just leave it. I kind of like to tidy it. The whole object was to make things easy enough to if I had to, like, for example, remove some of the Apex probes, I wanted it to be pretty easy and straightforward to pull them out and put new ones in. So it's still kind of scary. And I've got a air pump hooked into my Apex controller, and what it does is every hour for 1 minute, I'm using Lee's Woodstone air stones, and so for every hour for 1 minute it kicks on, and the air stones let water out into the return pumps and shoots it into the pool, or into the tank. So, but this is the underside of my stand. So let me climb back out of here. And that's the back side of the sump. So the plan is to build a canopy on the top here. And what I've done is I've ordered some stainless steel drawer slides from a company in Florida. They're called Boat Outfitters, and they sell these stainless steel drawer sliders to boat manufacturers, and that way they've got waterproof saltwater / salt creep / corrosion resistant drawer sliders. So I'm going to put my lighting on those drawer sliders because I'm going to try T5 hybrids. And so what I'd like to do is make light bulb changing a lot easier. I'm going to put them on drawer slides so that I can just pull the lights out the side, replace whatever bulbs need to be replaced, slide it back in. I'll give that a shot and see if that's any easier. What I'm going to do is I'll have doors on 3 sides of the tank. The back will be a solid panel, and that's what I'll mount the other energy bar and whatever controllers for my, well, I've got one controller that will be powering and controlling the 2 gyres, but I'll have all the power boxes or whatever, the transformers, mounted on that board, but I'll mount the transformers on the back side so they're not getting directly splashed or anything like that. So we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you all posted. Y'all have a blessed day.